Hi, I'm Terry with Makeup Magic, and I'm going to show you how to do a look that you're wearing a lot of makeup, but it kind of looks natural, and I'm here with Tiffany Taylor, and we're going to get started. So first I'm going to start with an under eye concealer, an orange highlight mixed with a blue neutralizer. I also conceal the eyes on top too. I'm just going to go in and highlight little areas that I want to actually pop and stand out. And you can use like a special yellow highlight from Joe Belasco, or the palette that I have that I'm using today is a Cinema Secrets red neutralizer. And I'm going to neutralize anything that's red that I want to cover. And luckily she's got really nice skin. And I like to blend my foundations, so I'm going to add a little bit of MAC. And I actually really like the L'Oreal True Match. I'm going to blend some of that in there. And I'm using my Paw palette, which makes it really easy. And you always want to do the neck since it is the lightest. And I go with a little bit of a darker foundation color and I rim her face. And especially if you're going to have an updo, you want to make sure you get the ears also so that you don't have red ears sticking out. Now here I got a little bit too much foundation going on here, so I'm just going back with another foundation brush. I'm getting rid of it because I don't want it to get up into the hairline. Now that I've rimmed her face with a darker color, I'm going to start bringing in the lighter color. Use upward strokes. A lot of actresses feel like if you're maybe pulling on their face when you're doing downward strokes. And then I go with just the very lightest of the colors that I'm going to use in the T-zone. So I'm going to go down here and right around in here. So I'm bringing back natural highlighting and shading with my foundation. So it's kind of like I have a blank canvas right now. And I'm going to go back over top of where I did the neutralizer just to bring it all in. Now I'm going to go back underneath her eyes where I have already neutralized and blinding her with the light. And I'm going back over with the same color, the same light foundation color. And I like using a cream foundation, a cream blush, because it makes it look like it's a natural blushing. If you want to do more of a contour, then you would go with a darker foundation or a contouring right through here and then blend it up into your cream blush. But we're doing more of a natural look today. Now I'm using a translucent, no color powder that's very, very finely milled. I'm going all over her face to set the makeup. And I'm going to go in with a smaller powder brush, but first I'm going to take my foundation brush, close, and I'm going to smooth just to make sure that there's no, see those wrinkles where the foundation kind of set in. Now I like to put a lot of powder under the eyes, not because of dark circles or anything, because when any of the color of the eyeshadow falls down, you can easily wipe it away. I'm going to go over her entire eyelid with just a neutral, kind of an ivory color, just to make sure that there's still no dampness from the foundation that's going to make my eyeshadow stick. And I'm going to go with more of a white to highlight right underneath the eyebrows. And for this particular one, I'm going to go with a peach. Peach eyeshadow has a slight little bit of a shimmer. And the key to everything is blend, blend, blend. You don't want to have any sharp edges. And I go back over top with my ivory neutral color. So I'm taking a dark brown. I don't want to go quite as dark as her hair is. I'm taking a little bit of a darker brown for her eyeliner. And you can do this wet or you can do it dry, either one. Sometimes I add water to my powder, sometimes. And I'm going to blend the brown, the eyeliner with the crease color. And I'm going with the same dark brown powdered. And I'm going to smoke that out also. Buff it right out so there's no real hard line. And I like to get a smaller little brush. Okay, and go right over top of the brown. And that pops a lot of colors in the eyes, especially on blue and green eyes. And on brown eyes, it just brings out different golds and reds. This is my favorite tool. This right here. You don't get any mascara on the eye. I like to let the mascara dry a little bit and then go back and do another coat. So the little tip that an actress gave me, she would put her mascara on, she would hit it with a blow dryer, and she'd blow from underneath so it would blow the eyelashes up. And then she'd put another coat and she'd do the same thing. And I'm telling you, it really works. I wouldn't do that on a client, but on myself, I noticed it really works. With a headshot, you want to make sure though the lashes look really good because it's going to be very tight. Now I wipe away anything that might have dropped down. And I go back now with a little bit of powder color on the cheeks. I'm kind of going with a clear gloss. So I'm actually going to go with a little bit of lip liner over top the gloss, just because there's a lot of foundation on the top lip, just to bring a little bit of color back to the top lip. So now we have her natural look for headshots.